Well, hello there. Today we're going to watch a classic TV series called 2.5 Men, a show that I'm sure most of our listeners are familiar with. 2.5 Men is known for Charlie Sheen was born Carlos Estevez on September 3rd, 1965 in New York City. He played the character Charlie Harper in the series when he was 38 years old in 2003. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 57.
So what, you just gonna swallow that?
Charlie, talk to me.
All those epic people got talked into it, and why shouldn't I, you know? I also felt it was a lot easier than going to Amsterdam.
John Cryer was born on April 16, 1965 in New York City, New York. He played the character Alan Harper in the series when he was 38 years old in 2003. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 58.
If you haven't made any plans, you can have Jake.
Yeah, I'd love to have him. And I'm sorry to hear about you and Greg.
You know, and there's all that, plus the fact that all of our jobs are tied into this guy, you know, and, you know, we're all his friends.
Angus T. Jones was born on October 8, 1993 in Austin, Texas. He played the character Jake Harper in the series when he was 10 years old in 2003. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 29.
I don't know. It's venison.
Deer.
What?
Deer.
What?
Deer. D-E-E-R.
His baby, and I just, just totally insulted his baby, and to a certain...
Maren Hinkle was born on March 23, 1966 in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. She played the character Judith Harper in the series when she was 37 years old in 2003. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 57.
Just now?
No, a long time ago.
It's symbolic.
Daughter, but now I have a daughter because I get to play her mom, and she's like just a near perfect child. I don't know any imperfection in her. And
Melanie Linsky was born on May 16, 1977 in New Plymouth, Taranaki, New Zealand. She played the character Rose in the series when she was 26 years old in 2003. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 46.
Rose, this is Berta's 16-year-old granddaughter, Prudence. Prudence, this is my girlfriend who I'm free to take across state lines, Rose.
I didn't have any money or anything, so all I did was just watch movies. Like get movies from Blockbuster and just watch.
Holland Taylor was born on January 14, 1943 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She played the character Evelyn Harper in the series when she was 60 years old in 2003. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 80.
When your brother's married someone, not her character so much. I had a landlady when I first came to New York. I lived in a house. I had the top floor of a little house in the village, and this.
Conchata Farrell was born on March 28, 1943 in Ludendale, West Virginia. She played the character Berta in the series when she was 60 years old in 2003. Sadly, on October 12, 2020, Farrell died from complications following cardiac arrest at the Sherman Oaks Hospital in Sherman Oaks, California, at the age of 77.
Charlie, you said it was just going to be the two of us.
I didn't lie, Berta. Things change.
How are things with Ashton on the set as opposed to Charlie?
Well, it's a whole different animal, you know.
They're both animals.
Oh, I don't mean that. I don't mean that.
Jennifer Taylor was born on April 19, 1972 in Hoboken, New Jersey. She played the character Chelsea in the series when she was 31 years old in 2003. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 51.
You too. Welcome back to the States.
Thank you. Where have I been?
I still don't know.
You still don't know?
I still do not know.
My goodness.
I know.
You know, it seems like the on-set situation is a
April Bowlby was born on July 30th, 1980 in Vallejo, California. She played the character Candy in the series when she was 25 years old in 2005. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 42.
Wanna have sex? I'm horny. You're stressed. Seems like we both benefit.
Gulp moment. I was like, yo, how are we gonna do this? And every season, I'm so surprised. Like,
Ashton Kutcher was born on February 7th, 1978 in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. He played the character Walden Schmidt in the series when he was 33 years old in 2011. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 45.
My wife dumped me and I want to die.
No, I've thought about being an actor. Before that, I had acted in a bunch of junior high school and high school plays. I then won a trip and won a contest in New York City. While in New York,
Amber Tamblyn was born on May 14, 1983 in Santa Monica, California. She played the character Ginny Harper in the series when she was 30 years old in 2013. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 40.
Oh yeah, big time.
No biggie. Just go back to plucking myself.
I feel bad for her.
Of everything we've seen and experienced in the last half a decade, all of these revolutions that women have been creating from the Me Too movement.
Courtney Thorne Smith was born on November 8, 1967 in San Francisco, California. She played the character Lindsay McElroy in the series when she was 43 years old in 2010. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 55.
no, you're the best I've ever had. It was actually kind of a meet cute. Lindsay came here to see where you were, and I told her where you were, and then she started to cry.
Great fun, and I remembered, normally after a talk show appearance, it's kind of like, was it okay? I don't know, it was fine, you know what I mean? But I remember just having so much fun.
Eden Alexander was born on January 11, 2007 in the USA. He played the character Lewis in the series when he was 7 years old in 2014. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 16.
Sending me to China.
No, I would never do that.
He sent his kid to Japan.
Oh, no, the Army sent him to Japan.
They're sending me to...
Jane Lynch was born on July 14, 1960 in Evergreen Park, Illinois. She played the character Dr. Linda Freeman in the series when she was 44 years old in 2004. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 62.
They said, oh, and they waved back, and they said, do you know them? I said, you just witnessed our meeting right here. And Angelina was being interviewed, and...
Ryan Stiles was born on April 22, 1959 in Seattle, Washington. He played the character Dr. Herb Melnick in the series when he was 45 years old in 2004. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 64.
How's that possible?
Not only will she not let you touch her, she'll interrupt you while you're touching yourself.
To do it, and it was a lot of Brits and one American. Then it got to be 2 Americans, 2 Brits, and then the Americans kind of took over, so they moved it out here after that, way before you were born.
J.D. Walsh was born on December 24, 1974 in Madison, Wisconsin. He played the character Gordon in the series when he was 30 years old in 2004. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 48.
Yeah, 2 years. So what you been up to? Well, I finished night school, got my business degree, met an amazing girl and got married, landed a great job as a stockbroker. The company went under, my wife left me, and...
Haggai and Jared. And so, what we figured out is if those 4 people can make 13 episodes.
Before we wrap up this journey through the world of the 2.5 Men TV series, I want to hear from you. Who's your favorite character from the series? What's this thing that they have that is so appealing to you? Share your thoughts and feelings in the comments section below, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you're always the first to know when new content is released. Your support and engagement mean the world to me. Thank you for joining me on this journey down memory lane.